What happens when a brand tries to modernize but ends up alienating its most loyal customers? Today, we're diving into the Cracker Barrel's logo controversy, why the change backfired, how the company responded, and what business owners like you can learn to protect your profits. These are the same principles I teach inside the Prosperity Lounge and in my Pathway to Profit system, where I help business owners uncover double and even triple revenue with simple and low cost strategies. Pull up a chair and let's break down the Cracker Barrel impact.
Grab a seat, sip some wisdom, and stay a while. This is the Prosperity Lounge where growth gets personal. Step inside, we're breaking chains.
Okay, so here's a case study on the Cracker Barrel branding mistake. These are lessons every business owner should know. First, Cracker Barrel recently unveiled what it called its fifth evolution of its branding. The new logo is clean, minimalist, and text only, dropping the classic barrel and the familiar old-timer figure. From a business standpoint, this move made sense on paper, right? Simplify the design for digital platforms, appeal to younger demographics like Gen Z, keep the brand looking fresh and relevant. But here's the problem they overlooked. The most profitable part of their brand, which was the emotional equity. And the pathway to profit system, this is your retention lever, protecting the loyalty of your customers. When you cut off that connection, you cut into repeat sales, frequency of visits, and lifetime customer value. I mean, there was an immediate backlash online, right? This was crazy. This was intense. Customers felt the redesign stripped away authenticity. Social media lit up with criticism, and the market responded. Cracker Barrel stock price dropped sharply. I mean, after the announcement, it was crazy. Customers felt that they have abandoned them, right? This is called communication misalignment. The company initially defended the move, assuring customers that the old timer logo would still appear inside restaurants and on menus, but the messaging fell flat. They later admitted that they could have done a better job sharing who we are and who will always be. What is communication misalignment? Communication misalignment is when what you say and what customers hear are two very different things. So, for example, Cracker Barrel thought they were saying, we're still the same, just updated for the future. But what customers heard, we're abandoning what made us special. This disconnect damaged both trust and profits. Now, at first, Cracker Barrel doubled down, man. They insisted the redesign was the right direction, but doubling down on a bad message rarely fixes the problem. In business terms, it's like pouring more money into a broken conversion funnel. You're just amplifying the loss. So, what forced the change? The backlash kept growing, and the company's market cap kept shrinking. The stock had already taken a hit, and with every day of negative headlines and social media outrage, investor confidence eroded, dismissing critics as a resistance to change. They still promised the old timer to be there, but hey, this is what happens. Within a week, Cracker Barrel pivoted. They scrapped the redesign and reinstated the traditional logo, reframing the narrative as we listened to our guests, and the market rewarded them. Shares rebounded as much as 7% in after hours trading, restoring trust and rebuilt value. That's a profit coach principle. When you fix the leak in your bucket, whether it's customer retention, messaging, or process, you stop losing money and start compounding profits again. So what can business owners learn? There's three things straight from the pathway to profit system. Heritage equals brand equity. Your history and loyalty base are revenue drivers. You need to protect them. Innovation and identity equals relevance. Modernize, but don't lose the position of market dominance that sets you apart. And respond, but thoughtfully. Respond fast, but thoughtfully. So, lesson 3, agility builds trust. Yeah, quick pivots when aligned with customer expectations rebuilds both trust and profits. These are principles in the Prosperity Lounge in action, where growth happens, where faith and action meet. Profits grow when you know which levers to pull. So, was Cracker Barrel's reversal the right move, or should they have stuck with the new brand identity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're a business owner who wants to double or even triple your revenue using strategies like these, join me inside the Prosperity Lounge. The lounge is always open, and so is your next breakthrough.